If you were given a detailed exam today on your product or service, would you be confident in taking this exam? This is Coach Leon sharing with you ideas on how to become a more persuasive sales professional. You're watching episode 11 and I upload a new episode every Monday at around 4 p.m. So, are you confident in taking an exam about your product or service? If you are, then that's awesome. You are in the minority. One of the most common complaints I have from business owners and sales managers is that their sales reps don't take enough effort to master their product knowledge. They either wing their way through questions and presentations, or they pass on this job to a technical or product manager. If your prospects and clients know more about your product than you do, well, you lose some of your leverage. More importantly, you lose the opportunity to show real expertise. You see, teaching someone something that will help them is perhaps one of the most powerful forms of persuasion. It builds trust, credibility, and it sets you up as a sort of advisor when they find themselves at a loss for answers. So, how do you learn more than your target audience on a subject? Deliberate study. Study your products, your industry, and your target customer. Because you want to have a good understanding of why your product or service exists, how it solves problems in the market, and how it compares versus your competitors. Do a deep dive into the specific features you have and the different ways that this feature can impact a customer's life. Now, I want to give you 2 tips on effective study. First, find a mode of study that works for you for a particular topic. In my case, when I jumped to the IT industry, the company I work with, IBM, had a treasure trove of research that I could access through my laptop. However, this was too boring for me and I couldn't sustain it. So what helped was for me to find more IT savvy colleagues and talk to them about the basics over a few bottles of cold drinks. So that mode I enjoyed. Now, as a coach, trainer, and consultant, on the other hand, what has helped me learn more in this field outside of having conversations with mentors are books. I'd like to be able to scan a table of contents and to see how ideas are organized. That really helps me learn. The second tip on studying is to keep reviewing. Nobody retains 100% of whatever lesson they go through. Now, initially, you might feel a sense of overwhelm, like there's so much to memorize, and this doesn't make sense. However, through time and repetition, trust me on this, your brain will reorganize the information into a useful form. And you will find later that the effort to go through those brochures, videos, conversations, PowerPoint slides several times is definitely worth it. Your confidence in making recommendations and answering objections or questions with more detail will gradually improve. This is Coach Leon challenging you to take some time this week to research more about your products and services.